Yeah, hello, welcome to this broadcast. This is number 2. There was something wrong there that I recognized, but it should work now. Okie dokie. I'm looking forward to play some blitz chess here in the 5-minute pool on the ICC. Been working all day teaching chess, but let's now play some chess. Requesting for 5-minute game and see what happens. Yeah, hello to many regulars that are on. Who do we have? Triple Checker, Simon Wells, My Ponzi People, Bayerischer Schweizer, Igniting Ideas, Ibrahim C 1995. A couple of regulars. Yeah, welcome to all. The last session has not been, it wasn't great. Terrible is a bit strong, but it wasn't good. Big Duck Decker, hello. Yeah, why is YouTube supposed to be better than Twitch? Yeah, I hope that we get this set up, that I can stream by YouTube, not by Twitch. I prefer that because you have in YouTube, you can easily use the announcement system so that you can easily see when new broadcasts are scheduled. And I think this is working better than Twitch. I mean, of course, I know that you can also do that with Twitch, basically. But people need second accounts on Twitch, and everybody basically has something for YouTube. And I would really like to only have one platform. So it will be nice. Also, for my own streams, I would, I think, be more inclined to stream via YouTube than via Twitch on my own channel. Okay, I'm going to go here. There's a question by Igniting Ideas. Is it difficult to study and in the meantime trying to get better in chess? I think with study he means going to university. Well, it depends a little bit. I think on how much time how much time and work you need to invest for your studies. I mean, if you are able to do that without completely, I mean, if you have some spare time left and you don't want to finish your what you do there in record time, then I think it's definitely possible. Even though if you really want to be quick there and not take ages with your stay at university, well, yeah, it's tricky. One thing that is quite important is you also have to be disciplined enough that you I mean, if you are there at university, it should make you should get anywhere. Yeah, you should not take a very, very long time with your stuff, and you have to set some priorities there. I always had this problem. I've been to university for about 2 years, and my issue back then was that I always preferred to do chess, and at the end I never got anywhere. Yeah, at the end I simply terminated the whole business and started to learn on the job in that bank where I stayed for quite a long time. So for me, studying wasn't that easy to do because chess always got in the way somehow. So you have to be careful there that that you actually get something done. Okay, how do I do this now? I think I go here. You might have f6 actually. Well, I control e8 anyway, so this is not a bad move. Yeah, I was thinking this, but now I can go here. Ah, okay, of course, yeah, he can He can do that. Okay, I have to take stuff. Take b8. And hope that this is still okay. Even though that wasn't the greatest technical play ever, quite clearly. Let's see. Bishop h6. Yeah, f4, I don't like that move, and it gets difficult, really gets difficult. How to do that? The only, what I like is that this bishop h6 is not doing much. Maybe I get rook c1 and get the c-pawn running. Oh, we have many, Netherlands, Louisiana, Bulgaria, Norway. That's great. Yeah, hello to RX1338. I saw your post on Twitch and on Reddit, and I will definitely answer. But I didn't have time yet with I didn't have time to write some kind of useful answer. I want to write it in a decent way, and I didn't have any time. We'll probably do that tomorrow morning. Okay, I got to take stuff here, rook d2. I think at the end this should be okay here. Yeah, I think I can still take more stuff. Rook g6. I thought I can just take there and give the exchange back, or maybe this is the wrong approach. Nah, it should work. I should be able to get it at the end. This thing and g3. It's just one pawn. Wow. Okay. I was thinking I should be able to enter with the rook. Rook f3 and so on. Okay, does he gets some kind of play here, right? I don't want to get checkmated here. Okay, so I can promote. Yeah, okay, that looks fine. I think I will win the H pawn here, or the A pawn, one of the two. No, RX, everything's cool. I mean, your post is totally fine. I just want to answer in a decent way, not in some kind of rushed manner. What is the worst gambit? The Mora gambit or the Geller gambit? I think the Geller gambit is probably worse in the Slav. But it's tough. It's tough. So how do I actually win that pawn? Like this maybe. And now come around. Yeah, I just get the a-pawn. Okay, he's doing this. It should work though. Yeah, I'm blocking that d-pawn. It's time to resign for Mr. Tully. Okie dokie, so a new one. Scaccio. This guy I play quite a bit in recent times. Yeah, what can I do here? Maybe play this one. The Geller Gambit in the Slav is worth playing, according to Flaneur. I don't think so, actually. I think this is mostly a pawn down for not much. But it depends a little bit on the time control. Blitz maybe, but in tournament chess the Geller Gambit I think is nah. Wouldn't go for that. There are maybe you can play some sideline in the Geller Gambit. This is possible maybe, but I don't think the main line. I'm quick in banning. Since they gave me that rights, I'm going to ban like no tomorrow. Okay, I'm happy that I get in a4 here. Interesting suggestion. Some chess tempo tactics trainer. Interesting. Well, interesting idea. I should do that maybe once in a while again. Okay, so what about this? Knight to e5 maybe? Yeah, well, if Simon Williams features that in one of his DVDs. I mean, the Geller Gambit is probably a little bit still sounder than the King's Gambit, and he also has done videos on that, I believe. Bishop b5. That's a move that I should have thought about a little bit, but Queen c2. I don't know if this is the right answer. I thought this is kind of interesting. Okie dokie. How do I do this now? Queen to c3 maybe, or what is the point? I wonder if I can go a3 and rook a4 maybe. Let's do that. Let's attack that pawn a little bit. Tough. And knight c4 is irritating me. Maybe I can give more support to a4. Maybe in the Geller Gambit in the Slav you can play sidelines, but the old main line I think is really just a pawn down. But in blitz chess, the Geller Gambit in the Slav can be tricky. I definitely know. I've looked at the Slav mainline, and I had this on the board sometimes, and I didn't score well, simply because the practical difficulties are quite clear. Okay. No, it's not so easy. b7 just hangs. How do I cover that? Rook a7, there's queen to b6. And I cannot remove the bishop, cannot move it away. Wow. I need a move, and I don't see a move. Yeah, this is bad. I don't see a move. Queen b6 is good, but yeah, he's seeing it, of course. I didn't see anything. I didn't see a reply. Let's even get knight f5 in now. Wow. He totally killed me. He totally killed me, or kills me. The game is still going on. Okay, maybe some h5 business. I don't know. I was expecting knight c4, of course. Somehow he didn't play that. Well. Threatening b5 now and rook c4. He's got queen b8, but still. Yeah, I can take here. For that mate on the back rank. Rook d2, rook c1, bishop f1, bishop h3. Yeah, I got that neat little tactic in. Hear this. Very lucky, and he's made it. Very lucky. Yeah, but sometimes one trick is enough to win. Phew, I was completely outplayed by Mr. Skacko, or what the name is. Okay, next one. Yeah, in fact, I've lost against him before. I don't think I have a good score. Do I see that score somehow here? I'm not so much familiar with Blitzen, but I don't think my score is any good. Yeah, I did meet Wolfgang Uhlmann once. I mean, I cannot really say that I know him, but I met him once. He was the guest of honor for the 2000, the German championships in the year 2000. And he was attending the closing ceremony, and he was involved in choosing the beauty prize, which of course I did not win because I did play a very boring event and mostly played bad games. But he was attending, and we only had a couple of words. It felt like a very nice person to me. Yeah, I'm very much looking forward to see how the voting ends for my opening, the openings on Reddit. What the heck is this, by the way? Am I not just winning stuff? I tried to win stuff here. Don't want knight f5 to happen. This is why I take here first and now take the pawn. Yeah, Uhlmann is still playing occasionally, but he's got health problems, and he cannot play that frequently anymore. I mean, he's in his, is he 80 years old now? Close to that. But he played a game in the German Bundesliga, in fact, not too long ago, and had a very decent game. I think he actually won his game against a good player. So, yeah, in fact, this game is also kind of crazy. He's getting f4 in, that guy. And it really started weird for him, but he f4. F4 is dangerous, definitely. Yeah, g4 has got f5. How to do that? That doesn't look good. Maybe this one. Yeah, Ullmann is a well-known expert on the French defense and also on the English opening, as someone said here. He was always great in the English opening. So here... Bishop h6 maybe here. Yeah, Ullmann is the main example of a player with a very narrow opening repertoire. He's played the same stuff his whole career, and yeah. Yeah, if you watch that now, our broadcast here, and wondered what this opening Reddit stuff is all about, I agreed to do an opening, some videos on an opening in the 3rd week of January, and I put out a poll. I'm mispronouncing that, I'm aware of it, but I cannot do any better. Yeah, to choose something, and if you have not yet voted, make sure to go to that page and vote. Okay, so I'm an exchange down here in this game, and I still have some hopes, maybe unfounded. Yeah, you can also play with a very narrow repertoire nowadays, but it depends a little bit on what level. Certainly not on the top 10 level. Yeah, of course, white is probably winning here. Well, what can you do? Still hope for some mistakes. Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah. My bishop on e4 is still a pretty decent piece, so it's not entirely hopeless, I think. So let's see, is it maybe possible to still fight here? Maybe b5. No, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Okay, I have to... Wow. Very fast, this guy. Bishop e5 I can take. This is still a little trick. Take and bishop b6. So as long as I have some stupid little tricks at hand, I'm going to I'm going to try. Yeah, now he's thinking, this is not fair. Smell the rat. Okay. Okay, I cannot take, so go here. And maybe I have rook g8 now. I mean, it's probably still totally lost, but I mean, it looks like... Oh, and now I can take, right? I can take bishop b6. Why isn't that good? Or is that... Okay, king f2 still. It is working. It is working for him. Okay, I can check on g8. Rook g3 and then c. Yeah, okay, that's not going to... It's not working, unfortunately. Yeah, this is probably giving better chances. Yeah, so no, please suggestion. Please suggest things other than playing playing here. Rook g8. There was rook g3 still. I'm open to ideas. What else to do in this stream? I'm really open to that, and maybe ICC is interested in those ideas. I also met Robert Hübner. Yeah, that was a very memorable experience. This was actually when I played the 1998 German Championships, when I was very delighted to be seated on the same table as Hübner was in the closing ceremony, and that was a very interesting experience. He gave us some information about his ideas of learning languages, learning Chinese, playing Chinese chess, and so on. Very interesting personality. c5 is tricky now. Okay, I think I can take, and now we get to the point where my bishops and pawns are pretty strong. Okay, I can take stuff. I'm winning now. I completely swindled that guy. Totally swindled him. Yeah, he resigned. Whoa. Yeah, I agree. I like that session a little bit. I love to play against the 5-minute pool more than playing kibitzers here on the ICC. This format is also already on by Joe Benjamin, and I think Ronan is also doing this. Okay, playing Qi Wang here. Qi Wang. Is that a good moment to go to... What is this actually? Is that a good moment to ask if this is female or male? This handle? Yeah, I think we are pretty flexible what we do with this hour. I also intended or thought about doing a show where you can send me questions beforehand that I can answer, also with putting things on the board. What I'm talking about is if you ask me like what plan should white play in this particular structure, or you sent me a position, this is what I had in our team match last Sunday and I didn't know what to do. Is there a particular idea that you have, or something like that? This is something that I also find an interesting idea. The looking at specific opening questions. There is already a show by John Watson. This is basically comparable to the opening clinic that Jan Gustafsson is doing for Chess24. What John is doing. Yeah, queen d3, I'm covering c3. The endgame clinic, oh please not, I have to have to prepare for that. I'm definitely not going to do an endgame clinic. The thing is, what you have to take into account is that this is happening late in the evening in Germany, and I'm already after. I have had a long day of work after behind me. I have worked quite a bit this day, and what I need to do here is something that is yeah, it should be a bit light-hearted. I don't want to do something super you know, super sophisticated. Unfortunately, I'm not winning this here. Would be cool, but I don't. Yeah, I'm playing for knight e5 and bishop b1 and stuff like that. Okay, what are you going to do now? To again quote Guns N' Roses, where do you go now? People like that I try to sing a little bit of that song. Where do you go now? I cannot really sing, I won't try. Okay, but what I will try is, I will try to use that rook here in a very aggressive fashion. Rook to h4, Mr. Ki Wang. And the time is fine. The time is actually totally fine. I just don't want to do something super sophisticated. So g4, what the heck? g4, queen back, and you say this is all cool, right? This is what he's saying. I probably blunder stuff. If I take this, I can actually take this, right? No, I cannot. My 95, yeah, was my original idea, but this is a total mess somehow. I still do that. Knight to d6, okay. Whoa. Okay, I will take things now here. I want some kind of clarity in this position, if possible. He cannot play rook d8. Yeah? I mean, yeah, I'm covering this. So back. I've got knight e5 coming. So knight e5 or something else. I think knight e5 is okay. It's not ideal here, right? It's not an ideal position. He's got rook c2 in the coming here. Nah, not so great. That didn't work out well. It's not. I mean, I wouldn't mind to play oligarchs. I really don't. I mean, I've developed a somewhat different approach to that. with my quick play and like the what the heck attitude. But he simply does not play that time of day. D4 hangs, huh? Tough position. Yeah, now I get those pieces going somehow. It's just not so clear what the ultimate goal for them is. The rook here is a problem. Rook h3, that's f4. I have to do this, I guess, and then get the rook h3, g3. Yeah, I can take f2. I need some play on my own here. With 26 seconds, it's basically, yeah, mate or die, something like that. Queen d6 probably. It's not. What is that? I don't get that one. I'm covering c1 here. Is that one of the sessions where I play nonsense but cheat myself out of it all of the time? Maybe, maybe not. Yeah, he has to do that. It might be enough. It might be just enough. Here. Yeah, he's mating me. Wow, that's lucky. He didn't see that before, and I'm very sure about it. Maybe he's not mating me. Where are you mating me? Rook f1. Yeah. Wow. Whoa. So, Flaneur, that's a cool opponent. What are you doing in the chat and playing? Okie dokie. We got us. What are you doing against the against the Berlin? Let's see. That's not very inspiring. Yeah, I did watch Naka versus Komodo a little bit. Yep. I actually think that it was an interesting match. First of all, it was interesting, and I like the general idea of those matches. However, one thing that I absolutely believe is that they played 4 games, and the 4th game was Nakamura with two extra moves. I think it was, yeah, like additional development in a way. And I think that this is actually very. I mean, of course, it is an advantage for the human player, that additional development, but it is very, very tough. I mean, this is not that great, is what I'm trying to say. And I think that the other handicaps, they were far more serious. I mean, a pawn is something, yeah, and they had the pawn, they had the exchange. I think it must be material, and that those just this couple of moves is not enough to make it some kind of fair thing. I mean, I think the computer is a heavy favorite with these extra moves. I actually, to be perfectly honest, I think with the material handicaps, you don't need to be as good as Nakamura to play against the engine. To be honest, I feel very confident that I could do stuff against it. I'm really sure with the f7 and so on. I'm not sure. I would be very tempted to try that. But the extra moves is really, that's not much. I mean, it's nice against the human especially, but against the computer, I feel like this is not such a serious handicap. Okay, I'm a piece up here against Flaneur, and I don't see much compensation coming his way. My knight will go to e7 to g6. This is the idea. Maybe you should take it, play f4, something like that. I think Nakamura did very well in the first three games, but the fourth handicap is too tough. It's too tough. I mean, he did put up a very good fight in that game, but yeah, I think the computer is a heavy favorite. Want to go to g6 to finally get knight f4 in. I think Komodo won by 1 point. Yeah, no knight f4 is needs to be taken into account. He can check on e7, but I have queen f7. Oh, that might, is that some kind of perpetual? That would be a bit of a shame. I really don't want to draw this game. Being a piece up. Whoa, doesn't do it. Knight e7 was good, I think. No, I didn't watch the programmer's interview. I understand that Larry Kaufman is very proud of his creation, but I think he largely overestimates what the engine can do. Give it some stupid King's Indians and the humans still beats the engine senseless. It's just what it is. Of course, as soon as the position is opening up and it gets tactical, the computer is playing godlike, but yeah, good game. I think you could have played Queen e7, Flaneur. That was very much possible. Okay. Yeah. So playing the psychopath. Psychopath. Is that? Should I be worried playing the psychopath? Psycho would be f5 now. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, good move. Bishop f8 is back. King f1 is the best line, yeah, against bishop b4 check. I mean, the thing is, I don't think that the computers are overestimated. I don't underestimate it at all. I think the thing is that there are still lots of positions where the computer understands absolutely nothing, and until they, I mean, we can talk again if those positions are evaluated correctly by the engine. If someone is interested, I can make a video at one time to show you like 4 or 5 positions where the computer doesn't get anything right. There are plenty of those in end games, in middle games, and so on. Yeah, this was also played by Zhu Wenjun against Nigel Short, but it's not. I didn't copy it from from her, but I've played this opening with black over the years on and off, and this is a problem line, King f1. No, I wanted f3. Okay, it doesn't matter that much. I lose stuff. Yeah, sure. Flaneur, you're right. The number of positions is decreasing. There are just a very specific set of positions, some end games and so on. But it's still there. c6. Isn't that good for me to open the c file? What I want to prevent here is some wacky sacrifice on g4. Right, okay, that's not going to happen. The knight is on g3 now, that's good. And go b4. Yeah, I think the percentage of positions where the human is better than the engine is something like clearly below 1%. It's 0 point something. Just a very, very small range of positions where the engine is not getting it right. I mean, this position, for example, is terrible for black. Not sure how bad an engine this would evaluate. It's clear that it would give white a clear advantage, but I'm not sure how much. And I think white will win this with good play. .6 by Houdini, interesting. An older version though. Yeah, I think it's more than 0.6. Not sure how much, but it's... The kangaroo variation, what is that? I mean, you mean the tango? This is also called the kangaroo. Yeah, well, this position is a long suffering for black. Maybe he can hold, but it's it's not exactly what I would call fun. So yeah, maybe he can indeed hold. It looks pretty awful, but still. I don't know if you can go a5, but I can directly enter there. Probably cannot play a5. Okay, the kangaroo is the... Yeah, I know. I mean, this is an old version of Houdini. Still interesting to hear. Okay, the big issue is what is knight b5 here? Is that winning or not? Well, it's just a blitz game, so let's go for it. Knight a4, yeah, it didn't lead to much, right? I didn't see what it leads to. King a4. Yeah, that could be a draw. Could be a draw, really. It's not... I cannot really get anywhere here. Even king a4 is not doing much. I can't do much there. I think this is more or less a clear draw. Huh, that's a bit of a shame. Any other ways to do something here? With two knights, is there something to do I can do with two knights? Sacrifice on c5, not going to work. Coming around, not going to work. I traded too much. I traded too much, I guess. Nah, no idea. Okay, I'm offering a draw here. Yeah, that's a shame. That's a shame. Yeah. Okay, one more game. Yeah, knight to b6. He just ignores it. Moscow, I cannot pronounce that. I always have white against him, so I'm kind of I'm not used to playing black against this person. I had this. Yeah, he takes with the knight. I think if I take on d4, or is it something like that? He plays this variation. Yeah, what am I playing here? I have no idea. I think I tried e5 once, but that is also probably not bad. I had problems with that. I had problems with that in earlier videos, I'm pretty sure about it. Chess variants, no, not. I haven't planned anything. It's difficult to get opponents for most of them in the first place. And I won't play the super crazy ones like Atomic or things like that. Yeah, streaming bullet tournaments, that will largely depend on if I can stream on YouTube or not. If I can, I will probably stream a little bit more. I think it's just a bit more comfortable to do. But I will definitely not do much in the next like 2 weeks or so. I mean, next week Vike is starting, and Vike an See is starting, or Tata Steel is what it's normally called nowadays. And I will do some coverage on my channel. I will cover something on the ICC, and I also have some other things to do. And at that time I will definitely not play any chess variants or bullet or whatever. Covering Tata Steel is some work anyway. Why do I have such a bad position here? Yeah, I played it badly, right? Against knight takes d4, that's such a super harmless move. At least it feels very harmless. Yeah, my c-pawn isn't much. Yeah, it's not fun to have. Some a4, I don't know. Yeah, Tata Steel will be an interesting tournament. I'm really looking forward to that also because it is more of a mixed bag. It's not the same people all over again. I mean, of course, there are some regulars. We've got Carlsen, and I think Caruana is playing and so on. But there are also a couple of not so... some people competing that are not playing in all of the events. For example, it will be very interesting to see how Hu Yifan is doing. She's not the woman world champion at the moment, right? That's Maria Muzichuk. But she's the best female player, so I'm looking forward to that, for example. The best line for black against the French Tarrasch. It's tough to say what's the best line is. I think if you want something interesting to play, you can check out knight c6. This is an interesting line. Maybe not the best line, but it is something that will irritate white players quite a bit. I'm kind of curious. This guy is playing this very technically, in a very technical way. Is that really that much? Yeah, of course, also looking forward to the candidates. That will be a highlight, of course. Yeah, I haven't seen John Watson's show for 2 or 3 weeks now, or I don't know, maybe even longer. Maybe he's taking a break. I don't know. It's not on at the moment. It's usually on Tuesdays. Swidler's chances in the candidates. Yeah, he's certainly Yeah, must be qualified as a dark horse. But you never know. I mean, I actually believe that he was playing very well in the candidates in London in 2013, and it was, I mean, he was also not playing badly. Like, what was that in 2014? Not badly. He was very well prepared, and yeah, I mean, always must be dark horse, but I don't know. There are everybody's got some chances. Mr. Moscow, whatever, has gone into some self-pin. Is that really the way to play it? I have my doubts there. Knight d5, he goes knight e5. I'm not going to do that. And now he's in this weird self-pin. Knight d5 or knight f6. I don't believe this nonsense. Don't give me that crap. He's unpinning with this funky tactic. Oh my god. Nah. Nah, come on. King g8. And now he trades. Heavens. Heavens. I'm playing this like a goddamn moron. Oh my goodness. I hate it. I should never lose the game after the self-pin. Absolutely never ever. That was so bad. Okay. Yeah, it's a complete loss, a complete loss. It's not even possible to fight, really. Nah, okay, come on, that's useless. Wow. Oh my goodness, that was so unnecessary, right? How did he gets into this bloody self-pin, and then he kind of tricks me to nowhere. This is unbelievable stuff. Knight e5, yeah, that is really in the position. It really is. I have no way to avoid that. This is the crazy thing. Maybe he just played it in a genius way. I don't know. Okay, anyway, it's 6 minutes past. I started late, right? Okay, let's do one more. There's requests for one more, and I don't mind that one. Come on, let's beat this guy here, Grandmaster Toolcast. Who is that? Florian Handke. Okay, we actually played, I didn't play him, but I played his team just a couple of weeks ago. So what do we get here? Some kind of double fear and shadow. That's actually an interesting line for black. I don't know it well. Okay, let's go d4. Knight e4 here. Interesting. D5, probably B5 or some stuff like that. I don't know. This is a somewhat strange variation. I think they sometimes make they play it in the style of the Benko quite often. I cannot play bishop f4 yet. It's a little bit of an annoyance. Okay, I go here. C to try to make b5 difficult and cover the b pawn. So let's try for bishop to c3, trade this strong bishop. Shouldn't be a bad position. I will definitely shoot for bishop h3, I think, in the future to threaten knight d2. Okay, took it. And b5. Okay. Bishop h3. I wonder how he reacts to that. Maybe he just takes it on f3. And now I will try to push on the against that e7 pawn. He's got rook b4 coming, things like that. But the e file is not bad. It's not bad to have. And I have f4, f5, h4, h5, things like that. Let's pile up. It's not much fun there for black, I think, this position. I cannot take, unfortunately. On f6, it's close. Okay, f4, f5. It's still close, the capture. Okay. Oh, I didn't think about that move at all. Is that good? Queen d2 and stuff. I need h4 though. I need h4 in this. As an option, I mean. Maybe queen d7 though. I actually have a good plan. Bishop e4, bishop c2. Interesting. I didn't expect that at all. I thought after this he has no good way to cover that. h4. It's going queen b4 here, or maybe. Yeah, f6 looks quite straightforward there. Or bishop e4 maybe. F6, knight takes, queen g5. It takes on c4. I don't want to give him any material here, really. Really don't. Maybe I can prepare that even more. Wow. That seems tough to survive. Yeah, bishop comes to g6. I would be very surprised if black can survive that. No, that's it. I don't see him surviving this. I don't see him surviving this. Bishop g6. I would love to, of course, enter with the queen. How do I enter with the queen? If I can. To e4 to g4 and so on. This is the way to enter. Yeah. Queen e6 is also pretty good. Good that I see this idea. It seems pretty strong. Queen e6, huh? Took me a while until I saw it. Yeah, 2e6 is pretty strong. Okay, so I had a good finish there with this game. Nice controlled squeeze here. Okay, thanks. I hope you enjoyed the stream. It was a mixed bag. I had to swindle out of some pretty bad positions, but managed in some of them. I hope you enjoyed it. It was a little bit longer than planned, but it doesn't really hurt to do a couple of extra minutes, I guess. Okay, thanks a lot, guys. I'll be back next week, I guess. Bye bye.